हरि ओं नमः सर्वेभ्यः। अद्य भाषाकौशलस्य 23तमं दृश्यम्. So welcome to this Bhasha Kaushala series. So today's topic is Jalasnanam. So as usual we will see some sample sentences and then we will discuss about them. Okay, the first sentence here is Bhavan Sheetalam Jalasnanam Karotu. The intended meaning here is take the cold bath or you take the bath with cold water. And the second sentence here is Balakaha Vidyalayasya Pustakadhyayanam Karoti. The boy studies the book which belongs to the Vidyalaya. So that's the intended meaning for this sentence. Now next, Shwasaha Sharirasya Raktashodhanam Karoti. The breathing purifies the blood which belongs to the body. So Shwasaha Sharirasya Raktashodhanam Karoti. So Balakaha Swasya Gurukulam Gacchati. The boy goes to his guru's place. So that's the intended meaning here. What we need to think is, are these sentences really expressing the right intended meaning? Bhavan Sheetalam Jalasnanam Karotu. You take the bath with cold water. Is this sentence right with that for that meaning? So that's what we are going to see now. So now let us take only the Sheetalam Jalasnanam alone. And let us try to understand what happens here. So here Sheetalam is one word and Jalasnanam is another word. And Sheetalam is a direct word and Jalasnanam is a Samasta padam. It's a compound word. That means it includes multiple words in it, like Jalam and Snanam. So if we take Jalasnanam, we try to split that and we will see what is the Vigraha of that Jalasnana word. The Vigraha of this is Jalena Snanam. That is the Vigraha of that. So when we add Sheetala Shabda to it, what is the meaning we expect? We expect bath with cold water. Okay, so that means snanam with sheetala jala. So that's what is intended here. So that means we try to make sheetalam jalasnanam prayoga to make sheetala shabda having anvaya with jala shabda. So that is how we try to make anvaya. But one thing we have to remember, while using the Samasta padams, Anvaya cannot happen with a part of the Samasta padam. So Jalasnanam is one padam, Jala is one padam. In that padam, Jala is one padam and Snanam is another padam. And Sheetala Shabda, we try to make Anvaya with a part of the Samasta padam, that is Jala Shabda. So that can never happen. Such a Anvaya is actually called as Ekadesha Anvaya. So such a Anvaya cannot happen in the language. The Anvaya, if you want to do Anvaya with any external padam with the Samasta padam, the Anvaya should happen to the entire Samasta padam, not just with a part of the Samasta padam. That can never happen. Instead of saying the entire Samasta padam, we should see what is the meaning which is expressed by the Samasta padam, and the external word which gets the Anvaya to that meaning, not to that particular part like a Purupadam, like a Jalam, or a Putrapadam, like a Snanam. Okay, but if you take the meaning of this Samastapadam Jalasnanam, it is Jalena Snanam is a Vigraha Vakyam and it is a Tritiya Tatpurusha Samasa. In the Tritiya Tatpurusha Samasa, generally the Uttarapadam gets the Pradhanam. Right? Not always, mostly Uttarapadam gets the Pradhanata. So the Samasta padam will have meaning something related to the Uttara padam. That's what actually it means. So Jalena Snanam means bath with water. So bath gets the precedence while taking the meaning. So now when you add any external word, that gets Anvaya with the meaning of the Samasta padam, Jalasnanam. And in the Jalasnanam, the Snana Shabda gets the Pradhanata as per this Tatpurusha. So the Sitala Shabda gets indirect Anvaya with Snana Shabda. Okay. So now the meaning is bath which is cold with water. So that is how it actually gives a meaning. A snanam, which is a cold bath, and with water. So this is not the meaning which is expected. So our expectation is we need Shitala Shabda to have Anvaya with Jala, and Snanash to have Anvaya with Jala, but definitely not with Shitala with Snanam. So that's not the right Anvaya we expect. So to fix this problem, so hope you got what is the issue here. The main issue here is we try to use external word to the Samasta padam in such a way that it will have a Ekadesha Anvaya, like in this case Shitalam will have Anvaya with Jalam. So that's not the way it should be. Always the external padam can only have Anvaya with the entire Samasta padam or entire Samasta padam's meaning, not with a particular part of the Samasta padam. But here in this case we take a particular part like Snanam. That's because in this Samasta padam it's Uttara padasya pradhanata is there, so we take that Anvaya with the Uttara padam. But in case of Bahuvrihi, it is Anya padartha pradhanaha Bahuvrihi samasaha. So that means neither Uttara padam nor Purva padam gets the pradhana in the Bahuvrihi. In that case the external word will get Anvaya with the meaning which that Samasta padam expresses. First, now what is the solution for this? The solution is we should actually tell that Shitala is having Anvaya with Jala Shabda, and Jala Shabda is having Anvaya with Snana Shabda. So that's the way we should say. The further option is first you make the Samasa for Shitala and Jala together, like a Shitala Jalena. It's a regular Karmadharya Samasa. Then from there you add Snana. Shitala Jalena Snanam. Yatha Jalena Snanam Jala Snanam Tatha Shitala Jalena Snanam Shitala Jala Snanam. So this is the way you should make a sentence. So now you can actually make the sentence without Samastapadam, like Shitalena Jalena Snanam. That's also perfect usage for beginners. And if you want to go one level above, you can make Shitala Jalena Snanam. That's also perfect usage. And if you want to make full complete Samastapadam, you can say Shitala Jala Snanam. So all three are right. But if you are a beginner, try to avoid all the Samastapadam as much as possible, because these Samastapadam sometimes give some unintended meanings. If you know clearly what that Samastapadam means and how it gets Anvaya with the sentence, then you are okay to use Samastapadams. But if you are not clear on that, better to use without Samastapadams like Shitalena Jalena Snanam in the beginning. There is no harm in using doing such prayogas. So now let us go back to the previous sentence. So Bhavan Shitalam Jalasnanam Karotu. You take the cold bath. That's the intended meaning here. That means Shitalam should have Anvaya with Jalam. There are three ways we already discussed, like Bhavan Shitalena Jalena Snanam Karotu. That's the very ideal perfect way for any beginner to start with. And then one level above, Bhavan Shitala Jalena Snanam Karotu. And finally Shitala Jala Snanam Karotu. And a similar problem we can even see in cases like Bhavan Gangayaha Jala Snanam Karotu. So we do such prayogas, but those prayogas are also not correct. So if your meaning is you take bath with Ganga water, then it should be Bhavan Gangayaha Jalena Snanam Karotu. Or next level, Bhavan Ganga Jalena Snanam Karotu, or Bhavan Ganga Jala Snanam Karotu. So that's the way it should be. You cannot have Gangayaha Jala Snanam. Again, the next sentence, Balakaha Vidyalayasya Pustakadhyanam Karoti. So again, a similar case. All four sentences which I have taken have the same pattern. Now, Balakaha Pustakasya Adhyanam Karoti. Tat Pustakam Vidyalayasya Asti. Iti Arthaha. The boy studies the book, and book belongs to school. So here Vidyalayasya Pustakadhyanam, the expected is we will have Vidyalaya with having Anvaya with a Pustaka Shabda here in the Pustakadhyana Samastapadam. So that's such a Ekadesha Anvayaha Naiva Bhavati. So again the three solutions like Balakaha Vidyalayasya Pustakasya Adhyanam Karoti, that I have not written, but that's without any samasta padam. Or balakaha vidyalaya pustakasya adhyanam karoti, or balakaha vidyalaya pustakadhyanam karoti. These three are right. And again another sentence, shwasaha sharirasya rakta shodhanam karoti. So here the intended meaning is shwasa, the breathing, purifies the blood which belongs to the body. So the sharira shabda is expected to have anvaya with rakta shabda, not with complete samastapada meaning like rakta shodhana. So in that case, such a ekadesha anvayaha naiva bhavati. So the sharira shabda always will have anvaya with complete rakta shodhanam, not just with rakta alone. So again, fix the same problem here. Shwasaha sharirasya raktasya shodhanam karoti without any samasa, or shwasaha sharira raktasya shodhanam karoti, or shwasaha sharira rakta shodhanam karoti. A last example, balakaha swasya gurukulam gacchati. The gurukulam generally it means the school or any study place, but the vigraha of that is generally guroho kulam, a place which belongs to the guru is gurukulam. So balakaha swasya gurukulam gacchati. In this case, boy goes to his school. So in that case, there is no issue. If the sentence is created to have meaning like boy goes to the place which belongs to his guru. So now his guru, so the swasya guruhu, so where the swa shabda is expected to have anvaya with guru shabda. Okay, so that is not the expected meaning here. So in that case, if your expected meaning is boy goes to the place which belongs to his guru, so in that case, you should have again one of the above cases you should follow, like balakaha swasya guroho kulam gacchati, balakaha swaguroho kulam gacchati, balakaha swagurukulam gacchati. Okay, so the takeaway here is, when we use samasta padams, and if you have any anvayas outside the samasta padam, the anvaya must happen to the samasta padartha, not with a particular part of the samasta padam. The ekadesha anvaya should never be done. So now let us come back to this slide. I want to add one additional part here. If somebody makes such a prayoga like Shitala Jalasnanam, it is important to have a right vigraha for this to understand the right intended meaning. Okay, so it should be properly split like Shitala Jalena Snanam, Shitalena Jalena Snanam. You have to make a right vigraha like this. But if you make a wrong vigraha like Shitalam Jalasnanam Anantaram Shitalam Jalena Snanam, if you make such a wrong vigraha, it can give a wrong meaning altogether. So when we use samasta padams, it is very important that the speaker also knows the concepts of samasa very well, and even the listener of that sentence also knows the concepts of samasa very well. So the actual intended meaning is conveyed exactly precisely. Okay, if any one of them is missing, better to use simple sentences, even if you know very well the samasas, and if you are actually if you are actually making sentences for someone who is not aware of samasas, better to use simple sentences rather than giving complex samasta padams and confusing or giving some wrong meanings. So hope this video is very useful. If you have any queries, please post them in the comment section below, and please subscribe to this channel Sanskrit.Today, and share this with your friends and interested people. And if you have any other topics if you want me to discuss here, please post them in the comment section. We can surely consider that. And dhanyavadaha. Let us meet in the next session.